If you can ask God for anything, what would it be? Elul, the month, is when God consoles us. What does that mean? God is close to us. He comes close. Still doesn't make sense. What does it mean God is close? What does it mean God is nearby? During the rest of the year, we and our essence, our true life force, which is God, our godly soul, our true being, there are many layers that separate us from our true selves. When we are at one with our true self and we are in sync, everything moves smoothly like a well-oiled machine. But when we're not in sync, it becomes jerky and it feels uncomfortable. You feel most alive when you're in sync with yourself. But during the year, the layers that build up, that separate you from yourself. In Elul, the true self, you become, those layers are shed. And it's much easier to access. The Alter Rebbe describes it as the time when God is like a king in the field. What's the king in the field? The king used to go on his travels from the palace, and then he would return from the travels. On the way into the capital city, he would pass through the field in his traveling clothes, in his jeans, and the people would be working in the field, and they would just be able to, on their turf, approach the king and ask whatever they want, and he's happy to see them. No petitioning needed, no connections, no protection, no preparations, no getting dressed up. Just go up to the king. Hey, how you doing? He talks to you on first name basis almost. And you're in your jeans, he's in his. There's no preparation needed. As you are, you just ask him what you want. That is Elul. Elul is the time when God is in the field. And then, like the king goes into the palace, it's hard to reach him, or you need to petition and you need to prepare. That's Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur when God is in the palace. That's why Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are chagim, they're holidays. It's not a weekday. Elul is a weekday. We're going through our regular work. On Rosh Hashanah, we approach God on His terms, in His palace. We approach Him in the synagogue and we pray. In Elul, we approach God on our turf. And He's accessible. So today, ask yourself, if you can ask God for anything, what would it be? And an exercise is actually write it down. Write a letter to God. You know, we write, petition. We built the reason why we put a note in the wall. You think God doesn't know what we want? The reason why we write is because it makes it clearer to us. And in fact, writing clarifies it even better than typing. People who journal, they write in books rather than typing. It makes it clear and it clarifies your own thoughts. So write that letter to God and take that idea and make it real. And also, just like Elul is the time when we sanctify, it's the field, the king is coming to the field, go into our field, our regular mundane life, and take something and see how we could make that holy. How we could take something mundane and how we can use it for good.